Hi everyone, it's Mary Beth. Welcome to our art lesson for today. We are going to be exploring mosaics. Mosaics are a beautiful art form where a picture or a pattern is created using little tiles or pieces of material. And I'm going to show you some examples, and then I'll show you how we can do our own mosaics. So here is a picture of mosaic. If this was the actual mosaic, you would be able to see that these are all individual little pieces of paper, and they have been glued onto this picture of the bowl of fruit. And so they make up the whole big picture. And you can see that the artist used different colors that they thought would represent the fruit, and they made the bowl blue, and it created a lovely mosaic. On the other side, I have another example. Can you tell what this is? If you guessed apple, you're right, I bet you did. So this artist drew the picture of the apple and even drew like where the apple is sitting, and then used little tiles to fill in the color of the apple and the stem and the leaf and the little part here where this kind of represents the shine of the apple. And even the backdrop has, like, this maybe was a table, and so they made that a different color than this. And you can see the pattern that they created here. So this is another mosaic. Not all mosaics have to wind up being a picture. They can just be a pattern. And I think that's what we're going to start with today. So I'm going to show you my workspace. This has my materials, and these are things you got in your bags that went home. So I have a piece of cardboard. I think you got two. And I have these are paint chips. These are actually samples from a paint store of colors of paint, but they make great little tiles because they're a little bit thicker than regular paper. And they're easy to cut, and we're going to use these. And they came in this envelope in case you're looking for them. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is to cut some tiles. So I'm going to put this off to the side and take one of my pieces of paint chip. I think I'll do this orange. It's already cut a little bit. Take my scissors, and I'm just going to make some cuts. And then cut these pieces into smaller little squares. They do not have to be perfect squares. As a matter of fact, it's kind of cool if they're not perfect, because the way they all go together, they start to look really neat when you put them on your picture. So you can cut as many of these that you would like, whichever colors you like, and then I suggest you make little piles of the colors. So there's some orange, and I already have cut some so that you don't have to sit and watch me cut a bunch. So I got some, that's kind of an olive green, some yellow, and some blue. I'll use those for our first artwork of mosaics. I like to make some kind of an outline and then fill it in with different colors. So I'm going to start very simply with a circle. And I think I'm going to put a smaller circle inside of it just so we can kind of play around with putting pieces on. It kind of looks like a donut, doesn't it? Or a tire. The next thing is to take your glue stick, and it is helpful to have a little piece of paper handy so that you're not gluing all over your table or your work surface. Take one of your pieces and put it color side down, and I like to put a good amount of glue on here because I want all the edges to stick, and then just put it on inside wherever you think it should go. And then you can take another piece. And I'm going to do several different colors on this ring of the donut. There's another one. The fun thing about mosaics is you get to choose the colors. You can stick with one color. You can put lots of different colors. And they do not have to even make any type of sense because it's all about you creating your own art, which is so fun. So I can keep putting pieces on here. Now, look at these little areas. They're kind of smaller. I'm going to cut a smaller piece to fit it in there. I think that one will fit right in there. And then I have another small piece I can use. Oops, I got a little glue on there. Just pull it off. Right there. It's okay if it touches the edge. That is no big deal. Let's see. I'm going to put some on the inside. I can go all the way around. Actually, I think I will go around and then I'll do the inside. Oops. I like how these colors look together. There's a little bit of bright and there's a little bit of dark. And I also like how on mosaics, there's a little bit of space in between. I think that looks really neat too. Do another one of these. Here. Another blue. Now look at what happened here. I have some spaces that aren't quite squares, are they? I think I'm going to make a triangle to fit in that space. To make a triangle out of a square, you can just cut from one corner to the other corner. There's a little triangle. You can fit right in there. Now I have another triangle that could fit somewhere. So I can keep on filling in different colors, and then I can fill in the background too with all kinds of different colors. I tried to give you a bunch of different ones so that at least some of these colors would be maybe some of your favorites. And you never know, once you start working with a color, you might just decide, wow, I really like that color. Look at this one. I love that one. So you can keep going and fill in your whole page, and then if you'd like to, you can make another one. So it can be just a pattern. Maybe you don't even draw anything on your page and you just start placing tiles, or you can draw a picture and then you can fill it in using mosaic tiles. So I hope that you have fun doing mosaics. Don't forget, when you're finished, we tidy up our workspace. You can put any leftover paint chip pieces back into your envelope and maybe use them later for something else or another mosaic project. And put away your pencils and your scissors and anything else that you used just to keep your workspace nice and neat. Thanks so much. I hope you have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.